Hey guys, what's up? It's Nate, and I'm back with another episode of Paranormal Talk. Do you think your house is haunted, but you're unsure? You can't seem to have a team come out and check it out for you? Well, if you're brave enough, you can do it yourself, because in this day and age, guess what? There's an app for that. So in this new segment, what I'm going to be doing is downloading these apps from the App Store. I'm going to be testing them out with Charlie back here, and we're going to see exactly how they work. And I'm going to give you my opinion as to whether or not I think they can be used as valid tools for investigating the paranormal. This new segment is the Paranormal App Test. Let's get into it. Hey guys, so I can't seem to fall asleep tonight. I figured if I can't fall asleep because I can't get comfortable, everyone else is already asleep. So what better way for me to spend part of my night than coming up here to the attic, spending some time with Charlie, and doing a paranormal app test. So tonight we are going to test the SBX12 Spirit Box by a company called Ludi, is how I believe it's pronounced. So it's exactly what it sounds like from my understanding. I've not yet fired up the app, I've not opened it, but it seems to be an app that's basically going to be a spirit box. And if you've watched anything from paranormal TV shows, you know that a spirit box just basically generates a sweep through random radio waves and stations. And you know, depending on how fast or how slow you sweep, words or sentences can appear. Typically, it's just one word. It's very rare that they occur in sentences. It's also very rare that you will get the same voice over multiple sweeps. I don't know the mathematical breakdown to how the sweeps work, so I can't sit there and tell you, like on some shows, oh, we got this over 400 sweeps. I honestly am not going to say that I know how to do that, because I don't. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to test the app. And guys, during this test, please listen out for things that I may not hear. As when I'm doing this screen record new thing that I like to do, I don't exactly hear the greatest on this. For some reason, it lowers the volume on my side. It's the correct volume when I play the video back, but I may not hear something that you may hear. So if you hear something that I don't, please leave it in the comments. Let me know. I will gladly go back, rewatch the video, and then I can come back through and do another video on a breakdown of it, of things that you may have pointed out. If you hear something that I didn't, and I find it to be possibly legit, I'll give you a shout out in that video. Alright guys, so this is going to be the SBX12 Spirit Box. You see, middle left is basically just a little black box that says SBX12 Spirit Box Lite. I'm going to click on that. So it kind of looks like a scanner radio that you would find somewhere, such as a Radio Shack or something, and you know, got different little displays on it. Let's see, MS speed. So I assume the MS speed over here below the screen on the right is going to be your sweep, maybe. Yeah, that's going to be your sweep. So I recommend setting that as high as possible because you want as little interference as you could possibly get. Display color on this bottom left here. If you hit the arrows, what does that do? Oh, okay. So that's cool. I'm gonna just leave it on green because I like green. BG color. Oh, background color. Okay. So that's really nothing that's all that important with the app. Highest the volume goes is 20. The on-off switch up here on the left doesn't seem to do anything. Clicking on the FM multi, that doesn't seem to do anything. We're gonna hit this red button that's down at the bottom in the middle with the silver lining, and I think that's gonna turn it on, and we're gonna run it at 350 ms. I assume that's the speed of the sweeps. I'm gonna ask questions, and like I said guys, if you guys hear something that I don't, please leave it in the comments. Let me know, timestamp it for me if you can, and I'll go back through this video, I'll watch it, and if I find something out to be legit, I'll give you a shout out in the video and thank you for noticing something that I possibly may have missed, because the volume is kind of funky when I use this screen record app. So let's see what happens. Volume's all the way up. Does anyone here with me? Can you tell me your name? What happens when we turn speed down? Okay, so speed down makes it go faster. That's what we want. Okay, guys, so I had that backwards. Speed up slows it down. Speed down speeds it up. That's really backwards. It's like an old school NES game where you push down to jump and up to duck. I used to hate those. So we're going to leave this on, let's just go with the fastest speed because I feel like that's going to give us the best results. Is there anybody up here with me? Can you tell me your name? So I'm hearing multiple different things. Is this a sweeping guide? It's kind of difficult to discern words because I don't have an external speaker on this. If I had an external speaker, I might be able to hear it a little bit better. But you can definitely tell that it's not nearly as much interference as if I did this. When I do this, you can hear a lot of interference because of how slow it's sweeping. Let's go to 100. My name is Nathan. Don't be afraid to come and talk to me. Can you say hello? So I thought I had heard it say hi there as soon as I had asked that question, but that could have, like I said, that could have been anything. It's kind of difficult for me to hear. I'm having to hold this up to my face very close for me to hear. Can you tell me my name? Can you tell me your name? We're going to go to multiband here. So the multiband doesn't work. Okay, so you can't do this unless you turn the app on first. Remember earlier I said this wasn't doing anything. So I don't know what that does. Huh, okay. Okay, can you tell me what year it is? I don't think I heard anything really relevant there. Can you tell me what my name is? My name. Can you tell me your name? Are you a man or a woman? Let's take this down to 50. This device will allow you to come and speak to me. All you have to do is modify the waves that it's working on. So don't be afraid to come and speak to me. Can you say hello? Can you tell me how many people are in this house right now? How did you die? I could have swore that this said I was killed. Please tell me if that's what you guys thought it said. I'm not sure if that's what it said or not, but it's what it sounded like to me. What room am I in right now? Do you have a favorite room in this house? Did that just say the attic? I couldn't tell if that said the attic or not, guys. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you think that said the attic. Can you tell me my girlfriend's name? That so just said Brittany. I'm pretty sure that said Brittany. Did you just say Brittany? Alright, let's try this. Can you tell me my son's name? Do you have a favorite color? I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but as that's sweeping through that channel, it almost sounds like the same voice coming through. So that, you know, it does leave a little bit of credibility to it. And I do believe I heard a few direct responses, but I could be mistaken. I'm going to have to go back and listen to that, and I want you guys to as well, and I want you to leave your opinion for me, please. So, this is basically a generic, hang on, let me stop this. So this is basically a generic, just a scanner sweep of different radio stations, different radio waves. I feel it works a lot better on the multi than it did on the FM. So make sure if you download this to try it, leave it on the multi, take it off the FM, put it on multi, and put this MS speed on the right, all the way down to 50 to get that really fast sweep, because you want as little interference as possible. The more interference you have, the less credible your evidence is going to be. So that's one thing that you need to remember. It is preferred to not have any kind of radio interference at all. However, this is not how this app right here seems to work. So we're going to start it up again. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to try and think of some questions. I don't want to ask anything too provocative because, well, you know, I don't believe in provoking in my own house, as you guys know. And it just got really cold up here. Charlie, what are you looking at? All right, so let's fire this baby back up. Hello. All right, I'm going to ask the dreaded question. Do you mean to harm me? Are you friendly? I don't know if that just said Nate needs help. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. I'm pretty sure that's what I thought I might have heard, but I could be wrong. Can you please tell me your name? Does it say Oscar or ask him? It could have said ask him. Can you come through and, once again, I think you answered me earlier, but I just want to correlate. Can you tell me my girlfriend's name? Once again, I thought I heard Brittany there. I could be wrong. Like I said, you know, these radio waves, they play havoc with your thoughts, because you think you hear things because it's just little tiny snippets, and you might not actually be hearing what you're hearing, which is why I'm asking you guys, you know, let me know what you hear. Because what I might be hearing in this moment, whereas my speaker's not as loud as it should be because of using the screen record, I might not be hearing the same things you guys hear. Do you know that you're dead? That was a clear yes. I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. There was another yes. What is your name? Do you like us? Are you okay with us being in this house? The other day I was in the bathroom. Were you the one that opened the door? tell me what room I'm in? How many spirits are in this house? Are you good or evil? I always hate asking that question because I never want to know the response, especially not in your own house. But you know what, as an investigator, I have to ask this. Are you a child? That sounded like a yes. Are there child spirits here for correlation? That was a clear yep. Did y'all hear that? Yep. But that could have been radio interference. God, I hate this because you can't tell if it's radio interference or if it's actual words. It fucks with your head. Do you like playing with toys? Are you okay with me asking you questions? Do you like speaking to me? Can you hear me? Is there anything you want to say? Is there a reason you keep calling me to go to the basement? Alright, we're going to end this session. Okay guys, so far I will say the SBX12, it seems like a pretty generic sweeping scanning box. I don't like the amount of interference that we're getting. I like complete silence. I wish it would give me the option to scan on AM. I prefer to do AM, and I prefer to do AM because, you know, a lot less radio stations operate on AM than FM. So that kind of makes it a lot more difficult to assert what's being said that's truthful answers, what's being said that's just radio interference. So we're going to run this test one more time. This probably won't be too long of an app test, only because it's very difficult for me to hear what's being said. It's very difficult for me to discern whether or not I'm getting legitimate responses or if it's just radio interference. That's why I really am going to need your guys' help with this. As you're listening through this video, if you hear anything that I don't hear, because my volume is really low on this side, unfortunately, so I'm trying my best to listen, and I'm probably missing things and just don't know it. Please let me know what you hear. Let me know if you hear responses to my questions. And like I said, you know, I'll give you a shout out if you point out something that I miss. All right, guys, it's going to be the last sweep with this tonight. Shouldn't be all that long of a sweep, I don't think. It's really difficult for me to discern what's being said. So, and it's not because of the radio interference. It is partially, but not completely. A lot of it's the volume on the phone doing this record app, because for some reason it minimizes my volume on this side. But we're going to run it again, and yeah, let's see what happens. Is there anyone in this attic with me right now? Don't be afraid to come forward and speak to me. I'm not afraid of you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to remove you. You're fine to stay here. I just want to talk. If you want to talk to me, use this device. Say hello. Are you afraid of me? Should I be afraid of you? Could you tell me your name? Can you tell me how you died? I could have swore that just said heart attack. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. If that said heart attack, please tell me in the comments that that said heart attack. Did you have a heart attack? Are you a man or a woman? Do you like us living in this house? Do you want me to stop talking to you? Did that just say stop before you get hurt? Guys, if that's what you heard, please tell me that's what you heard, because I could have swore that just said stop before you get hurt. What, are you going to hurt me? Okay, I'm pretty sure I just said no. I like you. I think you're okay. I just want to talk to you, that's all. Did you live in this house? Can you tell me what year this house was built? How old are you? That just says 66. Did y'all hear that just say 66? I'm pretty sure that says 66. How old do you think I am? Do you want me to stop talking to you now?
Yep.
That was a clear yes. That was clear. I know you guys heard that. Okay, well look.
What?
I will stop talking to you now because you just gave me a clear yes that you wanted me to stop talking to you. Thank you very much for interacting. If that was you, thank you. Let's just say you're welcome. Well, okay. I'm going to end this session now, guys. You heard it. It asked me to stop talking, and I respect anything that I may be talking to. So that is going to end this session, and I'm going to go back, and we're going to go ahead and film my final assessment. So, the SBX12 by Loading. That was interesting. Y'all see that just get darker? It's doing it again. Is that just me moving, or yeah, it's just how I'm moving. Okay, we're good. So that last session was interesting. The first one I was kind of on the fence about. I thought I might have heard a few things, but I'm not certain. I'm not clear whether or not I did. However, I am almost positive when I asked, you know, something about I don't remember exactly what it was, but it said stop before you get hurt. I'm pretty sure I heard that. I could, like I said, be 100% mistaken. However, that was a very clear, when I asked if it wanted me to stop talking to it, it said, yep, that was clear. That came through 100% clear. So, final assessment. Guys, is this a legitimate tool for investigating the paranormal? It's a radio scanner. They say that spirits can easily talk through radio waves and adherent waves. Is it possible that this tool is legitimate? Given some of the responses that I just heard and whatever you guys might say, I think that this app legitimately could scan through radio waves and have the possibility of being a paranormal tool that could be useful in your toolbox. It doesn't cost anything to download it, so please go and download it. Try it, test it out, see what you think, see if you get some responses, take it to a haunted place, try it. All I know is I heard that answer and I'm pretty sure it said stop before you get hurt, so I'm going to stop before I get hurt because I don't want to anger the spirit that is in this house, or spirits. I think there's multiple. I like them being here. They don't bother me. I try not to bother them, but as a parent, that tonight I was bothering somebody. So guys, SBX12 Spirit Box. I think it's a tool you should download and give a shot. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please go and download it. Try it out. Guys, Nate, signing out. Y'all have a good night, and thank you for joining me. So guys, just a quick update I wanted to throw in at the end of this video. Now that I went back and I've watched the original video that I filmed for the app test of the SBX12, I realized a lot of different interesting things that I think might be coherent responses. So I'm going to do a second part to this video, and what it's going to be is just the isolated clips on a loop. So you can sit there and listen to what each one is saying, and I may or may not interject between each one and tell you what I think it's saying. So just be on the lookout for that here in the next coming few days. I just want to make sure that I have all the clips isolated that I want to isolate. I'll see y'all later. Nate signing out.